about the space between us all.
Hi, I'm out here in the woods to talk about garden soil. First of all, what happens in the woods? Well, things grow like crazy. But most of all, what doesn't happen in the woods? Nobody tills the ground, nobody weeds, nobody kills the bugs, nobody picks up fallen sticks, nobody removes dead foliage, nobody plants one species in neat little rows. Nobody scares away the skunks, possums, deer, turkey, raccoons, rabbits. Nobody fertilizes. So why does all this stuff grow like this? The reason why everything grows is because this is how nature does things. Sticks fall, leaves fall, plants die, and they lay on the ground, they decompose, they don't get tilled under. All this fungus grows underneath that feeds everything. And it feeds huge trees, little wildflowers, all this shrubby undergrowth. It drops new seeds, new trees start, old trees die, and it works better than anything that people have come up with. For centuries and centuries, nature has grown an amazing array of things, and it's done a pretty good job of it. So why do we think we need to chemically alter the earth in order to grow crops? All the crops that we grow were occurring on this planet before we even thought about getting involved with it. What you need in your garden is balance. And there's no better way to balance things than the way the planet has done it forever. So let's take a look at what's going on the ground here. You don't need a shovel to get into this stuff. Look at that. And it keeps on going. That's what it becomes. This is the difference between dirt and soil. Dirt is dead. This stuff is alive. So out here in the garden, let's start to embrace some of the chaotic diversity that happens in the woods. The problem with people is they like to be in control. They like symmetry. They like neat little rows. They like to feel like they have it all under their grasp. But that isn't how nature works. And we should stop being against nature and start working with nature. Sure, I weed. If I didn't, do you know what my garden would look like? But there's an old saying, it's not how you pick your nose, it's where you put the boogers. Weeding is like picking your nose. When I pull weeds, there's two things that happen. It goes in the compost pile, or it lays on the ground in the garden, or it just decomposes in place. The other thing that humans do wrong is that they're too preoccupied with killing things when they're trying to grow things. Healthy plants are like healthy people with a good immune system. You encounter all kinds of stuff all day long. If you had a compromised immune system, you'd be sick all the time. But if you have a healthy working immune system, you fight off those things. So keep your plants healthy, and they'll fight off the things that attack them. The diseases, the bugs, the hardships of life. It's just like you couldn't be healthy by eating nothing but carrots. The plants feel that way too. They want a diverse diet. And chemical fertilizers are like drugs. You give those plants those drugs and they become dependent on them because they weaken. They stop looking for nutrition in the soil and start waiting for their fix. And then you get involved in a cycle of sick plants needing more chemicals and more chemicals making them more sick, and then your plants are just like junkies. They're just never gonna make it without that fix. So this is Strega signing off and reminding you to be like nature.
Try to realize it's all within yourself. No one else can make you change.